G'day, g'day. How's it going, champions? Ambrose, how are ya? Alright, we are on to puzzle 3, I think. We got 2 done last stream. We're up to puzzle 3. NCTs, how's it going, champion? Alright. My dearest Walter Keane, it is with the deepest gratitude that I put pen to paper. For it was my noble hand that I was delivered from certain doom during the reign of the Order Party. The time has come to repay my debt in kind, as is custom of Lumeria. A life for a life. I understand that unfortunate events have rendered you a shadow of the man you once were, bowed and wearied by the weight of cruel fate, yet take heart, for there exists a remedy. On the 27th day of February, a Lumerian sentinel vessel shall depart from the azure heaven and make its course to the volcanic rocks of Cravenrock. Aboard shall be borne a number of sacred relics, destined for the annual ritual of restraint. Among these relics is one of single power, known as the Wish Bloom. You shall know it by its unmistakable fragrance, both sweet and strong. Should you come into possession of this gift, you will become a new man. Upon my solemn oath as a son of Lumeria, I affirm that all I have written is true. February 27th. Leap year will be part of the puzzle. You might actually be right. That's a pretty good call. We're onto this one. 1 week until the library sale. Ooh la la. Get those books. Oops. Oh, what have I done? No. Steam, go away. Okay. Sorry. The law of the Dungle takes its toll. Sickness and health. Okay. Wow, this is very different to the first 2 chapters. Only 32 words. Alright, we've got... looks like a medicine kit in here. It's not much here, but there's something in there that's going to tell us something. Alright, we got to figure out whose tent is whose, I suppose. Oh, whose bed is whose. The man is not breathing. He's holding an axe. He's got a dagger. I mean, he looks like he's having a nap with his arms like that. The man is not breathing. He's got a little bum bag. Wow, everyone's having a bad day. The man is not breathing. So my punishment is the only reason I'm alive. The current time is, what, 2 minutes to 10? That's right, I can read the time. Captain's Journal, March 6th, continuing our journey to the destination, March 7th. Did what was supposed to be done. Bastard got what he wanted and what he deserved. What a jest. March 8th. Heading back, Ada reports slight fever. March 9. Ada has red marks. Twerp slept on duty. Couldn't keep his eyes open for 4 measly hours. Penalty of death by withholding something. I am truly a genius. So, Twerp. I don't know if their character's name is actually Twerp or if he's just calling him a Twerp. But the withholding something makes me think... it'll be something to do with the medicine. He didn't get his medicine. Should tell you when they are breathing as well. I mean, if it always tells you they're not breathing when they're not breathing, then you can just sort of assume the opposite when it doesn't tell you that. Alright. Then we gotta figure out some deaths there as well. I swear I didn't know. You won't shoot a sick woman, will you? Is she Twerp? Has the captain tried to kill her? Oh, mighty Dagon! I saw the dreaded spitflies again. Advert marks of the deadly disease for my body. Take others. The witch claims she has a preventative cure for the fever in her kit. If this is true, give poor Tom a sign. Okay. So, Tom likes the occult and fish bones and is probably in that tent. But it's not actually making us figure out faces to names, so we're probably going to have to figure that. Ada has the sickness. Yeah, I do remember Ada from the first game, actually. I think she was in Curse of the Golden Idol, wasn't she? She was a villain in 1 or 2 scenarios. She was working as a maid. And that does look like her. I'm sure that's not necessarily necessary to remember for this, but I have. Watch Duty. Jacques, Cyril, Tom, Stefan, Ada exempt due to illness. Yes. March 7th. It is a sorrowful thing what befell Walter Keane. I liked him. He never hit me, not even once. March H. Drowsiness doth overtake me, and the witch proclaims herself stricken with illness. Alright, so that's not Ada's bed. I wonder if this one's Ada's bed then. But is she... I can't tell if she's wearing shoes or not. Walter Keane was in the first game as well, I think. He was the one with Edmund Cloudsley. I think he tried to kill Edmund Cloudsley and then they became buddies and he worked for him. Wow, I feel like I've learned nothing in this scene. He's holding his nose. Alright, let's go to the future. Okay, maybe we have more clues here. Black Raven whiskey. And some durries and some sort of pipe or leaf. This man is not breathing. I probably could have inferred that. He's got the ruby ring as well. We've seen that ring and this, like, cigarette case in the other scenarios. This is part of the same expedition in the last scenario, I suppose. But not sure if it's before or after the, I was thinking the mutiny, but the mutiny was in the early time, not the current later time. So this guy is one of those. 6. I could probably... Maybe I should go back and figure out which one he is. Not that one, not that one. He's not him, not her. Don't think he's him. I don't know which one he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe he's this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th guy. Radigan, Alita. Maybe that was before. How bizarre. Alright, what else do we have? Spirit Journey with Don Hernan. He's not Don Hernan, he doesn't have a mustache. Yellow Amanita. Low levels of Neurazin. Calming effect is suitable for loving kindness meditation, not to be confused with Wizard's Hat. I can see how you could confuse these two. Wizard's Hat's high level of Neurazin. But you beware, you can meet your shadow for experienced practitioners only. And then the Murky Cone Cup, medium levels of Neurazin. Gently discover your connection with the loving cosmos. That one sounds like the nicest. Okay, this is a man who's evolving into a dinosaur. And the more a flower is blooming, the more it's pollinating. And then this looks like... I don't know. Okay. You read this book? Is this one at the book sale, Ambrose? Come quick, Myrtle. Maybe we can still save him. I don't think so, mate. He's got the blue tongue. He ate... Which one did he eat? It's the wizard's hat, because it has this little bisection in the middle. That's the same symbol as what he has, so I'm gonna say that this is his tent. We have to do tents from before and early. Yeah, these are the before tents, these are the after tents. So mate, you are in this tent. There was some psychedelic plant that turned people into monsters. It's called The Relic, and they made a bad movie about it. Oh, wow. She's got the ruby ring. First aid 101. He's been suffocated. He's got the blue tongue. Presence of nerve agent or head trauma manifests as dilated pupils, mixed up or heightened sensory inputs. How's your pupils looking, mate? You've got regular sized pupils. Where was I? I've lost... There's one of the maps from the first puzzle. Oh, that's where we were. Symptoms. Blue skin tone can be caused by low body temperature or oxygen deficit in blood. Red skin tone can be caused by high body temperature or oxygen oversaturation in blood. So he's both suffocated, but he's... I mean, he can't have the oxygen oversaturation, so it must be the high body temperature. Low oxygen in blood, typically caused by blocked airways, lung malfunction, heart malfunction, or miscellaneous. That's not helpful, mate. Abnormal body temperature, typically caused by external environment. Some chemicals can also induce it. Some chemicals. Let me have a look at the... This again. This doesn't really indicate... Unless it's probably the Neurosynth itself that causes the high body temperature. I bet we'll find a clue about that somewhere. Because he's loaded on the Neurosynth. Blood agents, here we go. Okay, none of these are Neurosynth. Paraxin, used in industrial processing. Pink paste, if ingested, blocks organs' ability to retrieve oxygen from blood, causing suffocation. Fatal. If ingested. So it looks like he's suffocated, but we don't have any evidence of the pink paste. Is someone being crucified in the background? I don't know. Maybe it's a scarecrow. Drenochrome, brown liquid, heart simulation. If overdose stops heart, fatal. I don't think so. Morticium, dark blue liquid, anti-parasite drug. If overdose causes extreme airway inflammation, leading to blockage, fatal. Oh. is the blue tongue not actually blue tongue, but blue liquid on his tongue? The way they've done the art makes me think maybe that's a red herring. See, it's got the dots there as well, but the whole thing's blue. The whole thing's blue, and he doesn't have a fully blue tongue. He only has an outside of blue tongue. I reckon the suffocation is a red herring, and that he's actually been hit with the morticium. If overdose causes extreme airway inflammation, leading to blockage fatal. Oh, but then that doesn't line up with the red skin tone either, does it? It's sort of similar in that there's also suffocation. Yeah. Huh. White pill, sleep drug. If overdose cools body, damages level, fatal. Okay, so he's definitely not got that one. Here we go. Nerve agents. Neurosynth is the one that's interesting. If overdose leads to extreme nausea, non-fatal. He's only taken a little bite of it. It's hallucinogen. Yellow powder. So there's no real indication, I think, that that's led to anything that would result in him in this state. Curatil, purple liquid, hallucinogen. If overdose overheats the body, damages all digestive system. Fatal. We do have him overheated. This one's overheated as well. White powder. If overdose overheats the body, causes brain death. Fatal. I was wondering if that was white powder there, but it just looks like it's part of the mushroom. Digestive damage is different to tongue color too, yeah. Alright, we know he's got an overheated... Well... Actually, I thought for sure that we could just say, oh, he's got an overheated body, so I can put that there. But we actually need to figure out the factors that prove the actual cause of death. So that might not be a factor for the cause of death. Tropical diseases. Melodisteria, spread by swamp mosquitoes. Symptoms. Vomiting, high temperature, and fever. I'm not sure how we can say he has or hasn't been hit by one of these. Scarlet fever spread by tropical spitfly. There's no evidence of him vomiting. I think that's important. Symptoms: red pockmarks, very high temperature, yellowing eyes. Oh. His eyes... Oh, I don't know. Is that yellowing eyes? There's a little bit of yellow shading around, but I don't know if it's telling me that that's yellowing eyes or not. That's a bit tricky. Red pockmarks. I don't know what a pockmark is, but I don't really see any evidence of him having a pockmark. Finally, we have this one. Alright. No, that's not everything. We've still got the crucifixion back here. It is a scarecrow. No, it is a crucifixion. It's a crucifixion scarecrow. Like chickenpox, thank you. Go home. We know old mate because from the first scenario. Or, no, we know he's part of a gang. The Cutfoot gang, or whatever they're called. Yes, it seems someone is living here, but don't you see, Eliza? They're not attacking us. They are trying to scare us away. That means they themselves are afraid, so we needn't be. We should push on. Still, Jasper, Mr. Monocle is afraid. And if he wants to return home, we can't refuse because he owns the ship. Surely you can see that as well as everyone else. Wow. Alright, that's everything we get. I guess we'll work on tents first, and while I'm here... There's not going to be anything in 1797 that gives us hints for this. Probably not the other way around either, but we'll start with this one. The modern tents. Alright. So we've got some drawings here. Red cigarettes. Couple of wristbands? I think one of the characters was like a scientist. So this is like a science book. They're doing art. Art and science. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the last scene. Wasn't there descriptions of the roles? Oh no, that was the first scene that we had sort of descriptions of roles. Okay, we got the Pinkbird cigarettes are hers. And he has the map. Alright, I'm gonna go use that because I think we have those both in the current scene. Yeah, there's the map, so that's probably this fella. You got Pinkbird cigarettes there, pictures of aeroplanes, makeup, and some white powder. White powder's interesting because one of the drugs has white powder. We also have pink cigarettes there. Glasses. Some sort of typewriter there. Shaver there. Yeah, I don't feel like that's her previous tent. She's got glasses. Right, did she have glasses in the last scene? They were like square glasses, weren't they? So who has the square glasses? That's Mr. Monocle, because he has a monocle. I don't see any evidence of any of these characters having glasses. That's the dead fella, because he's got all this stuff. What's going on down there, Ivan? Creatures of the Messerides. Huh. Yeah, I mean, makeup and it's got her cigarette. So I'd say that's a woman's tent, and it's probably hers. So we've got 2 more to pick. They're both having the same cigarettes as well. So what was the book she had? Creatures of the Merseades. Myrtle's Song. Creatures of the Merseades. We've done that one. We've done that one. There's some yellow powder there. This bag. Mustache tonic? Wait, did I do this one? Oh yeah. So, must be like that. Because he's going to have the mustache tonic. And, the other one... Yeah, I mean, she's probably the scientist artist, I think. Couple of wristbands. Let me just check if she's got wristbands in Broadside Betrayal. She doesn't. Does anyone have wristbands? No. Alright. So, that doesn't help. Alright, I'm happy enough with that. Now, this one is perhaps a little bit trickier. So, this is the captain's quarters. Jacques, Cyril, Tom, Stefan. Which one is the captain? Punishment is the only reason alive. I swear I didn't know. You wouldn't shoot a sick woman, with you? This is Tom's tent. Who was... watch duty. Oh, we have time, don't we? 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8. 4 to 8. That's important, because Twerp slept on duty. He couldn't keep his eyes open for a measly 4 hours. So Twerp is Stefan. Penalty of death by withholding something. I'm truly a genius. So he hasn't... Yeah, Ada has red marks. So I was thinking that the penalty of death by withholding something was to do with Ada, but obviously it's separate. It is to do with Stefan. Stefan the twerp. Not very fair to have a 4-hour shift where the others have 1 and 2. Yes, I think that's probably by design. Got some markings there. A hatchet, knife. The drowsiness doth overtake me, and the witch proclaims herself stricken with illness. So, I reckon this is the fella who's had his medicine taken away. Stefan. Oh, mate, but I don't know names to faces. Were these people in the last 2 scenarios? I don't think so. Alistair, William. What about the first scenario? I haven't been back to the last orders yet. More Elazar. Okay. 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 How do I turn these names into faces? Have you ever had a kiwi berry? You had your first last week? I don't think so. Is that some sort of GMO'd bastardization of a kiwi and a berry? I saw the dreaded spitflies again. Oh wait, actually. No, that's important. We know from here we have the book on spitflies. Red pockmarks, very high temperature, yellowing eyes. Oh, I don't know him. He has his pupils dilated. Mate, you can't just cover these people with all the clues that are going to help me. Tiny, smooth, skinned kiwi? Oh, how does it taste? Like a kiwi? I do like kiwi fruit. Someone's shoes. Black shoes. Just like a kiwi. That sounds pretty good. Although, I am a kiwi skin eater. The current time is 10 to 10. I don't know how that's useful at all. Whoever had the map? Captain has the map. Captain has the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 characters. We can see all 5 characters. Whoever's the doctor is here. Withholding. What am I supposed to be using? The witch claims she has a preventative cure for the fever in her kit. If this is true, give poor Tom a sign. Avert marks of the deadly diseases from my body. Take others. The witch claims. Okay, so this is Tom's bed. Tom's got the Spitfire. I've gone to the wrong thing. Tom... Poor Tom, indeed. Tom's been Spitfired. Red pockmarks, very high temperature, yellowing eyes. Red pockmarks, very high temperature, yellowing eyes. How does that help us when it literally shows us nothing? So Tom's one of these two. Who we don't see the eyes of or the skin of. Got a yellow mustache. We got any mustache kits? What are the daggers for, you reckon? For stabbing. Yeah, they've all got a dagger. Every single one of them has a dagger. I was thinking, oh, this is going to be the doctor's, so the doctor's probably not going to have a dagger. But the doctor is also daggerful. The witch drowsiness doth overtake me. So we have 1, 2. This is going to be a dead person. This is going to be a dead person. I wonder what this is about. March 7th. Did what was supposed to be done. Bastard got what he wanted and what he deserved. What a jest. Heading back. So... Ada reports slight fever. So... Ada being the witch... I think that indicates that this is going to be hers. In her kit. Yeah, that's the only kit I see. Alright, that's taken a while, but I'm going to lock in Ada here. Makes sense that Ada as a woman would get her own tent as well, so not these two. Mustache, Captain Mustache. I mean, this guy looks the most captain-like. So I'm going to put him there for now, based on very, very little. Just the way he's dressed. Look at that sword. That's not a cheap sword. You don't get that as a first mate. And then who's summoning Dagon? We got fish bones. Is there anything that indicates that one of these people might be a cult? Oh, his legs are green. Unless he's got like skin tight. I just didn't click on that he's greeny blue. But we don't have green skin. Oh, blue skin tone. Yeah, no, it is this color. Low body temperature or oxygen deficit in the blood. They've all got the blue skin. This puzzle indicates that they actually all died from the same thing. Which I did not... I assumed that they all had separate causes of deaths. He's holding his nose. He's holding his ears. He's got his mouth covered. So, speak no evil, hear no evil. Other no evil. Hey Voidy, how's it going? Didn't know I was streaming? Well, here I am. Oh, and I thought he was wearing a mask as well, but he's just got his hands on his eyes. And it's actually written on his hand. I didn't pass this picture properly. That is, it's actually his hands on his eyes and there's his nose sticking out. 479. Okay, what indicates that someone would write on themselves? Ah, it's the same as these symbols. Look at that. 47. Yeah, okay. Those symbols are the same as these symbols. That's tricky. I thought they were just sort of artistic scribbles. But we can say with some sort of certainty, unless someone else has been scribbling on his body, that he's there. Now to figure out which of these two are here and here. Where's our double one? Oh, he's not wearing shoes. And we have shoes in this one. Well, this person saying drowsiness doth overtake me, which means they're sick, so it's not going to be him. And there's a chance, like, we can't tell if he's wearing shoes or not, so maybe he's not wearing shoes. But I'm not sure. I mean, surely he drew in his own hand. He didn't have someone else drawing in his hand. Anyway. Yellow at least? Ah, yellow. I must be only one away. Oh, I can't really bifurcate because I'm always going to be 2 wrong when I do a swap. Oh, that's right. Wait, hear no evil. Oh no, I'm stupid. I was thinking that this is the same guy as this one, but this is just Shoeless Guy. Yeah, that's just Shoeless Guy. Yeah, I figured out the clues, I just didn't apply them right because I'm a dingbat. And he's actually surprised. He's alive, even though he says he's been drowsy. So that's strange. But what's taken out these guys? So we know they've got cool body because of the color of their skin, and we also have a note about dreaded spitflies. So does spitflies align with their symptoms? No. Red pockmarks, very high temperature, yellowing eyes. That's the complete opposite. Vomiting, high temperature, and fever is the swamp mosquitoes. It doesn't look like he'd get them to confuse. They're not similar enough. Vomiting, high temperature, fever. And I don't think we have any evidence of vomiting either, do we? No, we have the dilated pupils. Let's go back to dilated pupils. Where was dilated pupils? Here we go. Nerve agent or head trauma manifests as dilated pupils, mixed up or heightened sensory inputs. Do we... Nerve agent or head trauma? Yes. Ah. See, the hands covering the ears and the mouth, the heightened sensory inputs. So they've all got this. They've all got presence of nerve agent or head trauma. But I don't see any evidence of head trauma, so it must be a nerve agent. Nerve agent and blood agent. Are they the same things? They must be. Nerve agent prevalence. Cool body. Use in industrial processing. Causes suffocation. Fatal. They're cold. Cools body. Frigex. Nerves and blood are completely different. Oh. Yes. Yeah, I did. I was just playing with you. I'm trolling. Purple liquid. Hallucinogen. Overheats. Paralyzes. Oh, none of them cool. Come on, mates. What do you mean none of them cool? So it's definitely not overheats. They've been hit with a nerve agent. And their bodies aren't overheated. Paralyzes lungs. Fatal. White liquid and yellow powder. We have what might be a white liquid there. White liquid, yellow power. Anesthetic, hallucinogen. Nausea, paralyzed lungs. Right, what's the hint that's going to tell us that they've got one or the other? I don't see any evidence of nausea. Drowsiness doth overtake me. No, that's him, and he survived. The witch proclaims herself stricken with illness. He's made it. Avert from my body. The witch claims she has a preventative cure for fever in her kit. Give Tom a poor sign. So did he get a sign and then used the thing in her kit? I swear I didn't know. My punishment is the only reason I'm alive. Oh. He's the one that slept on duty. Couldn't keep his eyes open. Withholding something, I'm a genius. So he's been punished by withholding something. She's the one that's fed them the drug that's knocked them off. And the white liquid is empty. So, or close to empty. So it must be the primordial salt. Paralyzes lungs. Fatal. But then what's the other... Because cool body is not a factor that show that their death was caused by a primordial salt. Overheated body, no. Too much oxygen in blood. No. Hallucinogen overdose. No. Suffocation. Can we tell that they've suffocated? Because I think it's the primordial salt. What do we know about suffocation? Oxygen deficit in blood, blue skin tone. So it is the blue skin tone. Yes. Okay. Okay, that's taken a moment, but those two are... It's actually, yeah, lack of oxygen in blood, not cool body. Alright. Tick. We figured out those three. Now, old mate. Alright, my suspicion was old mate over here. What do we know? He's got some whiskey, which looks unopened. Some cigarettes. And some green thing. He's taken a bite out of that. Out of a wizard hat, which has high levels of Neurazinth. but I think that's a red herring. This is a Neurozinth. Hallucinogen leads to extreme nausea and non-fatal. Yeah, it can't be the thing that knocked him off. But he might have done something because he was hallucinating from this. That's Antoine. Alright, and the blue tongue. Suffocation, which I don't think is the case. I think it's dark blue liquid morticium. So if that's the case... Oh, we don't have a... Causes extreme airway inflammation leading to blockage. Fatal. Anti-parasite drug. Anti-parasite drug? Alright, he's got the red body. What does red body mean? High body temperature or oxygen oversaturation. So one of them is probably overheated body or too much oxygen in blood. I don't know if it is... I mean, he doesn't have low oxygen in blood. And it doesn't sound like high oxygen in blood can kill you, but it can make you red like old mate over here is red. High body temperature. High body temperature. Dark blue liquid there. That's the only dark blue. Purple, probably not. Yeah, I mean that's... Actually, no. What I need to look at is this. Oh, where is it? No, mate, not that. Where is it? Ah, the thing that describes... The thing that describes the effects of the mushroom. Neurozinth. So if he has had the Neurozinth, which hasn't killed him... Hey Joshua, good to see ya. Welcome. I'm well, matey. How are you, champion? Neurozinth. Leads to extreme nausea, non-fatal. I don't know how that helps us. Is he nauseous, mate? His hands look clampy. He doesn't have dilated pupils. What have you missed? So we're just trying to solve... I figured out where these people lived in their tents, and I'm trying to figure out how this fella died. What his death was caused by. We know he's got red skin. He's got blue tongue. He's eaten this mushroom. Which is the wizard's hat. And it It's definitely the Wizards hats. There's no way it's these two. But I just can't. Everything seems to disagree. The red skin is either from high blood temperature or oxygen oversaturation. Abnormal body temperature typically caused by external environments some chemicals may induce it. What has caused his red skin? He has a blue tongue, which may be from suffocation. But if he suffocated, that would indicate that he should have a blue skin tone. And if his blue tongue is explained by the morticium, then he should also have blue skin. So why does he have red skin? Normal skin tone is just one color? Yeah, don't let any social justice warriors get into this one, mate. Why the Black Raven whiskey? What's the whiskey got to do with all of this? What are the cigarettes? What are this green pipe? Is there anything in this one that tells us about this fella? No, there's nothing. Nothing that I can see. They're saying Monocle is afraid. Monocle's dead, mate. That is the same guy, right? That is Monocle, isn't it? Actually, I'm not sure. Doesn't look like him. He has all the same stuff. It must be the same guy. What if they're all head trauma by getting bonked by the whiskey bottle? Are you talking about this lot? Because that's not helpful right now, Ambrose. I don't want to think about that puzzle. Alright, which is your tent, mate? Your tent is this one. Oh, those are his cigars. And he's got a bottle with blue pills. Blue? Yeah, blue pills. White liquid, yellow powder. No. Pink paste, brown liquid, white pills. White pills? Cools body again, useless. What are the blue pills? These games are impossible to follow on your screen. It's tricky, mate. It's tricky. He's got his own first aid kit. He had his cigarettes. He had his pipe. His cigars. Cigars are in the green leaf. Cigars are in the green leaf. I don't think anything's green, so that doesn't really do anything for me. White powder. Unless that is white powder. Overheats body, causes brain death, fatal. I don't... Like, is this foul play? Because if this is foul play... Could be white powder, maybe. I haven't... That is definitely white powder. And that's hers, isn't it? Oh no. She's got the white powder tint. Oh, she has motive. Someone's living here, but don't you see, Eliza? They are not attacking us. They are trying to scare us away. That means they themselves are afraid, so we needn't be. We should push on. Mr. Monocle, this is Mr. Monocle, is afraid. If he wants to return home, we can't refuse because he owns the ship. Surely you can see that as well as anyone else. Okay, I reckon she doesn't want to go home. And the only way to do that is to take out Mr. Monocle. I reckon we're onto something here, champions. By giving him the Vont 42. Has overheated body. I reckon she's put it into his cigars, but I don't know how to actually prove that. Like that's different to her makeup kit. It's got its own lid. So she poisoned him. Hey Pat, good to see you. I think so. And the dilated pupils is probably going to be the other one, isn't it? Mixed up. Nerve agent or head trauma. Right, yeah. Because he's been hit with the white powder nerve agent, and that's why he's got the dilated pupils. Wait, I can't put nerve agent presence in both of them? No, he doesn't. Sorry, no. Dilated pupils was the other guy. Oh, I'm getting confused like Ambrose is. So, if he doesn't have dilated pupils, then he probably hasn't been hit with the nerve agent. Ah, my theory is falling apart. Okay, let's just go through these. See if we can bring it together somehow. All right, it's not the Feraxin because he's not suffocated. Adrenochrome brown liquid. I have no hints at all that this is involved. Frigex, the white pills, is a sleep drug. Again, cools body, which would be blue. These are all blue. The blood agents are all blue, except the Denochrome. I need to use the boys' room. I'll be back, chat. I gotta think about this harder. Okay, So, if it is the nerve agents, and maybe the nerve agent doesn't necessarily cause the dilated pupils. Paralyzes lungs, fatal. Again, if it's a white liquid, it can't. He'd be blue. He'd be blue. Purple liquid. Yeah, so it's this one. What's the other clue that tells us? Overheated body, brain death. Hallucinogen overdose. Oh, we're not even one away. Oh no. Too much oxygen in blood. Right, so So it's not Vont 42, is it? And it's not overheated body either. He has too much oxygen in his blood. So what causes oxygen in blood? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one, not that one. Not that one, not that one. Not that one, not that one. I don't understand how you get your blood over oxygenated. Too much oxygen in your cigar. Indeed. He's been hitting those airways. There must be a clue somewhere else about something that causes over-oxygenation, oversaturation in blood, because there's nothing in here about... Why did YouTube revert to Top Chat? I don't think... Oh, I'm on Top Chat as well. I don't think there's actually anything missing, is there? Wasn't for you. Oh. Yep. Vomiting, high temperature fever, high temperature yellowing eyes. You're sure you switched at the start stream? Just YouTube being YouTube, mate. There's something in here about how you get over-oxygenated? How do you get over-oxygenated, mate? I don't understand. How can you have the solution something to do with over-oxygenation and not tell me what the cause of over-oxygenation is? Yellow powder. What was the yellow powder? Hallucinogen. Leads to... Oh no, that's the Neurazinth. Oh, Neurazinth. But he had the thing with the neuroxanthina as well. G'day, RN. How are you, champion? Alright, let's just... I don't know, mate. What is his other symptom? It doesn't really... I mean, he's dead. That's a symptom. But what is his other symptom besides the red skin? Oh, the blue tongue. The blue tongue is the other symptom. Is that a sore on his fingers? Don't think so. Did something happen with the ring? Doesn't look like it. So he's we'll say the blue tongue's from suffocation. If the blue tongue is from suffocation, and he has too much oxygen in his blood, then how does that work? Still say it was poison, Pat? Yeah, I reckon you're probably right. It is hard to follow. Surely you can't suffocate and have too much oxygen in your blood. I don't believe it. Which would mean he had the morticium. But we don't have blue tongue as a factor. Damage intestines. His tent is this one. You could if you had too much carbon dioxide too, you think? But isn't that the opposite of over-oxygenating? Too much carbon dioxide means not enough oxygen? We're only off by one. These two different gases. Yeah, it is those two. Too much oxygen in blood and suffocation. I really thought they were... I thought the Venn diagram wouldn't have those two over the top of each other. So what is he been hit with then? I mean, I thought it was the Vont 42, but no. Let's just... We'll work backwards. Ferrexin, eh? The pink paste used in industrial processing. Ah, why? I didn't read this properly. Blocks organs' ability to retrieve oxygen from the blood. Right, the blood's over-oxygenated because the organs can't get the oxygen from it. Oh, gosh, I'm such a dingbat. Causing suffocation. It's so obvious now. Is there any GGs? Oh, mate. BGs. I don't think there's any hints of pink paste in any of these clues either. Oh, oh, it's his mustache stuff. Basic science. Is it the mustache kit? Industrial processing. Oh, because he shaved his mustache. Wait. No, this guy's got the mustache kit. Doesn't he? Who has the mustache kit? He has the mustache kit. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Worm. Side with your dog. Have fun with your dog, matey. Alright, let's just finish this off, champions. In 1797, someone contracted something. It's probably going to be Ada. Contracting. The red wart. So she contracted the scarlet fever. I think. Then the other three, whose names I must figure out. Tom is one of them. I remember Tom. We have to have the names somewhere in here. Tom. Oh no, it was in the. We have the roster somewhere. The captain's got the roster. Someone's got a roster. Where's the roster? Flintlock pistol. There's a roster in here somewhere. Which I cannot for the life of me find. I've clicked everything, mate. How will I not be able to find the roster? Oh, there it is. It's so tiny. Jacques, Tom, and Stefan. They consumed the Promedal salt that she provided. The remaining crew member... No, Tom didn't take it. Was refused the Promedal salt, having slept on duty. Watch duty. Okay, so what's the name of the other one then? It's probably the captain. This is the captain's tent. What's the captain's name? Where's your name, Captain? Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. So hard to find the most simple things. He's not Walter Keane. How have I not clicked the thing? Jacques, Cyril, Tom, Stefan. Oh. Cyril. Captain must be Cyril. I didn't think the Cyril was on Watch Duty. That's me being a dingbat. However, the primordial salt was poisonous. So Cyril, Jacques, and Stefan died. Easy. 1927. Someone wanted the expedition terminated, which is Captain Antione. After the... what? After they found the crucified person, probably. After the body of someone was found. Okay. I think I can find out who this is from the first one. Because that's the same guy in the first scene, isn't it? No. Where? I've seen him. Oh, unless he was this guy that got dragged away. You've tried dog chocolate before? Good for you, mate. It's probably Radigan, isn't it? Then. Definitely. Oh, yeah, there he is. Radigan. Discovered. To ensure that the expedition continued, I think she's the killer. Eliza Swan. Myrtle's song. Is she Eliza or Myrtle? I don't even think there's anything here that tells me. Oh, she's Eliza. Because that's Myrtle. There we go. Eliza. We have it in the first scenario as well, I think, actually. Now that I remember. Killed Jacques with Pharoxin. Incorrect! Not even one away, mate. Oh, no, it wasn't her, was it? It was Mustache Man. He's saying that we can still save him, but he's the one that did it in the first place, mate. What's your name, Mustache Man? Ivan. Please be yellow when I put it in Ivan. Please. Please. I'm asking nicely, please. Please. Oh, it's still not yellow. What could be so wrong? Primordial salt was poisonous. So it killed those three. Cyril, Jacques, and Stefan. Do I have Tom wrong? Maybe I've got Tom wrong. I said this was Tom, but... Twerp slept on duty. No, that's Stefan. Right. Okay. That explains a lot. So we put Tom there. We put Tom there. We put Stefan there. Ah, oh, still two or fewer. Yeah, Ivan's right there. Alright, so I've got two wrong still. Ada Baker contracted scarlet fever. Not scarlet fever. What did she contract? She's got red marks. None of those. None of those. It's not the red pock marks from that one. What else she contracted? You don't like chocolate much at all, mate. You're eating chocolate. Video of chocolate experts tasting all the dark chocolate bars they could find. Is that one of the, where they have the white screen in the background? It's like, expert tries chocolate. I haven't watched any of those videos in a long time. Ada reports slight fever. Well, what is going to give you a slight fever? Oh, is it the Meloditaria? That one's got fever. Vomiting, high temperature. Oh, I think there was a clue saying she vomited. I'm not sure. Alright. Let's have a look. No, it's not right as well. She contracted nothing? Wait, did she fake it? Oh, wow. Okay. I did not click onto this at all, but yes, I think she faked it. Oh, wow. What a way to put that sentence. In 1797, Ada contracted nothing. Right? Righto. So, she's knocked them all off. It was all part of Ada's plan. This was no accident. Let me just see if I got Radiger right there. Oh, that's not Radigan. That's the other one I've got wrong. So who is this? I swear I've seen this guy. Maybe he's in Last Orders. It's not him either. Is it? Marsh? I don't think so. He's got the tattoo though. I don't think I've got the name Marsh, do I? Where would I have gotten this guy's name? Oh, no. I was thinking there was a diary that said like, oh, it's a shame what happened to Walter Keane, but that was in the other time period. I mean, he's not part of the expedition because he doesn't have a tent here. And he's not Radigan, who was the one person who disappeared. He's not Jacques. He's not Stefan. He's not Ada. He's not Tom. He's not Cyril. Let me just put all these down here. There's only so many names we have. They're all from the old period. Anton is here. Anton's dead. Yes, you can. We know it's not Eliza. We know it's not Murdoch. We know it's not Radigan, because that's what I originally had. So it's either Ivan or Jasper. Is it Ivan or Jasper? Are they both on the run sheet? Only Ivan is, so this is Ivan. So it's Jasper. No, Ivan. What? Wait. No, Radigan was right. I've got something else wrong. Yeah, Radigan was right. I go so fast, sorry. Radigan is right. I've got something else wrong. Yeah, we've only got one wrong now. Cyril, Jacques, Tom, Cyril, Jacques, Tom. They must be right. Stefan must be right. Refuse. The primordial salt. Having slept on what she... That's got to be right. Antoine wanted the expedition terminated. So the body of Radigan was discovered. Who was Mustache again? Sorry. Mustache was Ivan, wasn't it? Yeah. Farrak's. So I've got one wrong. Killed Jacques? Oh, why have I got Jacques there? Tom, you idiot. You idiot. It's Anthony. Okay. It's so simple. It's so easy. It's so simple. That's tricky. It's not simple. But we got there. Ada Baker painted red spots on her face to convince the crew she had scarlet fever. As the ship's surgeon, she prescribed them all a prophylactic antidote, which was actually poison. Only Stefan survived, as Captain Triton had denied him the dose. That was a late game thing to find out that she just faked it. Considering that they had spotted the mosquito that causes those symptoms. When Antoine Spilsbury saw Radigan Olita's bloated body strung up by a scarecrow, he panicked and wanted to end the expedition. As a financier and ship owner, his decision would have been final, indeed. To prevent this from happening, Ivan Kearns laced Antoine's whiskey with deadly pink paste, which he had kept in his tent, disguised as mustache wax. Okay, I want to have a look at the, I don't see how we get... What's the hint? How do we know it's in the whiskey? The pink paste is in the whiskey. I don't understand that. There's nothing here to indicate to me that this is not just a regular... It's pink, but it's the color of whiskey, isn't it? Isn't that the color of whiskey? It's like a little brownie... I mean, this to me looks like a whiskey bottle that has not been opened. Whiskey is brown? Is that not? Oh, I don't know. That just looks like the color of whiskey to me. And it looks unopened. And I don't see how you're supposed to get that the whiskey bottle has been tampered with. I mean, that's the poison there. But I mean, look at that pink. Get the color picker out. Yeah. How strange. And why did they keep it so full as well? And the cap on so tight? Looks like the whiskey color, perfect match. What are you talking about? That's bright pink. That's Barbie pink. And that's cool whiskey colored orange. Looks like a screw cap. I don't know. I know they want to be subtle about the clues, but I feel like... Is there something around here? Yeah, I just don't see what is supposed to tell us that it was in the whiskey. But there must be something to tell us that it's in the whiskey. Because why the whiskey and not the cigars or the cigarettes? Is it literally just like the subtle, incredibly subtle color? That's a bit rough if that's the case. Is there whiskey in another scenario that shows us as darker, perhaps? Because I'd accept that clue if that we went into another scenario and we saw that the Black Raven, which sounds very dark, was actually dark. He's not holding any whiskey. Yeah, I don't think there's any whiskey in this scenario. How bizarre. Alright, well, maybe I've missed something. The lady's shirt, which is next to the whiskey, is brown. Oh, you're talking about... That's brown, and that's pinky. Oh, that's like a... Yeah, that's like grey-brown. I don't know. Anyway, chat, I gotta get back to work. Thanks for joining. We'll do the next scenario next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thanks again, champions. Bye for now.